Hey everyone, Meet Kevin here. Yesterday I brought to you a proposal from Senator Portman that had to do with $450 stimulus checks per week for a certain period of time. There were a lot of unanswered questions in terms of who would qualify and if this would even get consideration, if there's even a chance of this. And apparently this is being looked into by the White House. I'm going to play a clip in a moment here, but we're going to listen to what Larry Kudlow says. Essentially, he says they're looking into it, but talks a little bit about some of the benefits of that, the incentives versus disincentives. But I want to bring you this clip and then circle back and mention some of the other things, summarize some of the other things Larry said, what this might mean. We'll read between the lines a little bit, and then I'll give you some heads up on some stocks that I'm looking at today or that I had been looking at today in case you're looking at investing in stocks. All right, let's get right on over to the clip.
A $450 a week back to work bonus for people. What he's trying to get at, as you know better than anyone, is that there are a lot of people not going back to work because they're getting more money on unemployment than they would if they went back to work. Is a back to work bonus the seeds of something down the road that you might get behind?
It may well be. It's something we're looking at very carefully. Senator Portman has a good idea. He understands incentives and disincentives. The trouble with the $600 plus up, and maybe we needed it in that emergency period, but frankly, it's a major disincentive to go back to work, and we don't want that. We want people to go back to work. So we're looking at that. I think the basic point is correct. I would also add the president is a firm supporter of the payroll tax holiday to year end for the worker side. That's an incentive because it would increase after-tax income by 7.6%. We've already done it on the business side. Now we can do it on the worker side. So there'll be some combination. I frankly do not believe the $600 plus up will survive the next round of talks.
Wow, look at that. That's actually pretty blunt right there. Let's get to talking about this and see what we learned here. But also, talk about exactly what he said, mostly because he used the words, they're looking very carefully into this $450 plan. I'll give you a quick little recap, although I'll link the full video of me breaking down the actual proposal down below. So he mentioned, Larry Kudlow here, the economic advisor for the White House, mentioned they're looking into this very carefully. This is actually more strong verbiage than they've used before. He also mentions that, of course, and we already know this, that Donald Trump is very interested or firmly supports, was the wording, a payroll tax holiday which would increase workers' after-tax income by 7.6%. So, for example, for every $100 that you would ordinarily earn at your job, you would make an additional $7.60. So those are interesting. But the big thing that he said was we're looking into a combination of those two, and that the $600 per week boost for unemployment pay probably won't survive. This is very interesting because what this could mean is we might actually see a double-sided potential stimulus of going back to work. That is, hey, you know what? If you get off unemployment, you go to work, here's $450 a week. Heck, you know what? Maybe, and we don't know this yet, it's all in talks, right? Maybe everybody's just gonna get $450 a week if you go to work. And you know what? We realize that excludes people like, and I don't know this, I'm saying this because I hope they say this. We realize that excludes people who are retired or on disability. And you know what? If you're on retirement or disability, maybe there's a boost for pay in those areas as well. In all fairness, right? That seems fair. And then in addition, workers would get the extra boost of a payroll tax holiday. That way, everybody's kind of being treated fairly with maybe this $450 idea. We'll see, maybe, no ideas. Right now, it seems like they're only talking about workers. I think it'd be fair if they applied this to everybody. But either way, a combination of these two things, that's very interesting because a lot of us who watch this channel have jobs. And I'm not trying to alienate those of you who don't have jobs, who are on disability and Social Security. You should be taken care of as well. But I would say the vast majority of, based on my analytics from YouTube, which YouTube did not send any notifications for my videos this morning. So if you're like 2 or 3 videos behind, just check the channel. Thanks, YouTube. See, this is why I get stressed out, and this is exactly why I have life insurance. This is why you need life insurance as well. It's in the link below. It's my favorite. It's the easiest to set up. It was 4 minutes and boom. Now I wake up every day and I go, my life is insured. Let's take some risks. But really, a combination of these two could be a fascinating Republican way to create more stimulus. And I know this is not a direct check, but it could potentially, and I'm not trying to sound like a shill for the Republican Party here, right? I get plenty of emails of people like, Kevin, I know you're a lefty. Kevin, I know you're a righty. And it's funny because it always balances out. I'll get like 10 emails that you're a lefty and 10 emails that you're righty. And please don't email me. I can't respond to all these things. If you do want to talk to me, just join the Discord. There's a link down below. Discord, it's free. I'm in there every single day chatting it up. But anyway, this combination could actually potentially lead to more of a tax break for workers. Because think about it, if you go back to work and you work half the year and you make, let's say, $20,000 at a 7.6%, that would be an additional boost of $1,520 that you would be getting after tax. Plus, if we got $450 per week, even for 8 weeks, right? 8 weeks, that's $3,600. That's potentially $3,600 plus $1,520. That's $5,120 to go to work. Now, again, there should be some kind of equal incentive for people on disability or retirement, in my opinion. No signs of that or indication of that, but that's my belief, in fairness to everyone. But that's better than a $1,200 stimulus check. I mean, look, I'm all for extended unemployment and extend the $600, at least for the time being, until our economy solidifies. You know, we don't want to go back to work and just be pushing a broom and doing nothing. But there's potential here. And to me, I'm optimistic about this, and I never want to come across as giving false hope. I always want to give you the insights the way I see them, but you saw it yourself. And to me, the specific wording he used, I watch this guy like every day, okay? Like that's what I do, is I sit here and I study politicians and try to read between the lines to understand what they're thinking and what's likely to happen. And so far, a lot of things that I thought would happen have been happening, and it's. And I don't want to be the guy that's gonna sit here and go, oh, hey, I told you Redfin was a good stock when I bought it at $10. It's now up 3 times in value. I'm a brilliant investor, and now I'm gonna short the stock and watch it go down. I'm so brilliant. I don't do short term like that. Okay, if you want long term wealth, that's what I teach on this channel, and I think y'all know that, right? Long term real estate investing, so you're not paying taxes. Long term stock investing. It's those long term trends you want to win on. All these little ups and downs during the day. I mean, hey, I got plenty of them that are up 10% today because the market's so green, but that doesn't make me a good investor because day by day I'm somehow up. So keep that in mind. But anyway, yeah, there you have it. This is actually very insightful in my opinion. We'll see. I'm going to keep studying this. Make sure to, I don't even know that hitting the notification bell really matters. So maybe just check back for new posts and sign up for Webull, because when you deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks with Webull. And what's better than 2 free stocks? Somebody messaged me and they're like, hey, Kevin, I got, it wasn't $1,400 of stocks, but I got $75 worth of stocks and it took me 5 minutes to do. I'm like, dang, 5 minutes, $75? That's not bad. Some people get larger stocks. It's kind of like a lottery. So you may as well try it out. Why not? It's free. And it gives you the experience of checking out a different stock trading platform anyway. So there you have it, folks. Remember that coupon code for my programs has been temporarily extended through the end of the month. It will not be extended again. I appreciate you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.